Hi, my name is Ilfenesh Hadera. I play Mayme Johnson on Godfather of Harlem, and this is That's So Random. You star in the MGM Plus series Godfather of Harlem. What's the show about, and where do we find your character? This show is the intersection of the civil rights movement and Bumpy Johnson, who is a total icon and legend in Harlem in the 1960s, actually from the 1930s to the 1960s. This season, we see the seeds planted in season 1 and season 2 really come to fruition and start to blossom, so we find her really coming into her own as more than a mother and a wife. You're also from Harlem. Yes, I am. Would you be interested in time traveling back to the era of your show, the 1960s? My knee jerk is to say I would not be so interested in traveling back to 1960s Harlem or America because of racial tension and strife in the 60s civil rights movement. What's it like working with Forest Whitaker on the show? Has he imparted any acting or industry advice over the years? Much of what I've taken from Forrest is just through observation and watching the way he works, both as an artist and as a human, just being so gracious and kind as number one on the show and really creating an atmosphere that's conducive to creativity and feeling like you can fail even though you hope to God you don't. You and your family are advocates for African refugees and immigrants. Can you tell us how that all started? My father was a refugee from Ethiopia in the 1980s. He was a student activist. The dictator, Mengistu there, led a wave of terror called the Red Terror. So my dad's life was in jeopardy.
I left Ethiopia in 1977 during the so-called Red Terror campaign, where hundreds of thousands of Ethiopians were executed.
He fled first to Paris and then came to the United States and realized as a refugee with a little grasp of the language and no connections whatsoever, he didn't know a single soul when he came here, that it was extremely hard for a new immigrant refugee, even more, to find their way. So he started an organization called African Services Committee and made it his life's work to provide those services for people here. What song can you not help but sing along when it comes on? Can you sing a bit of it? Oh my God. To the left, everything you own in a box to the left, right? Whose work are you running to see in the theater as soon as it's released? I really love Timothée Chalamet. He's so amazing in everything he does, and he went to my high school, and he's just amazing and adorable. So that's my first answer because the last movie I saw was Bones and All. What genre TV film would be a challenge for you that you'd love to conquer? I feel like I'm really good at everything, so nothing would be that big a challenge. It's obviously a joke. No, but people won't know it's a joke. No. What genre of TV? Okay, all right, cool. Woo! I'm sweating, guys.